Right, so today's topic is why is now the right time to go after your goals, get your habits in place, and get your shit together at once and for all to stop going round in circles all the time and losing weight, putting it back on. No, now is the perfect time to get everything in place that you need to no longer diet again. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about today. I also, the main thing that I'm going to talk about today is the lack of temptation right now. So, what I mean, oh, by the way, this is a wee tip. This was a bottle of orange juice. It's a 2 litre. I put water and lemon in it, and then I aim to drink that throughout the day, and then that's my 2 litres done. And then also, I have 2 cups of green tea throughout the day. So, I'm basically hitting in around 2.5 to 3 mark. So getting back on topic. So you are more likely right now than ever before, if you're not working. I am aiming this more so at non-workers right now, people who are at home, because I'm workers too, but right now your friends can say to you at the weekend, oh, do you want to go to the bar for a drink? We'll just go for a couple. So you can't do that because the bars aren't open, and drink does mess up your results. It does. Last weekend I had too much to drink, and then I was actually sick. I had one too many red wine, and it just didn't agree with me. But the next day then I didn't eat. Well, that's a lie. I had 2 slices of pizza that night. But there we go. The diet went to shit because I was drinking. So that's one big thing that's not only gonna save you calories and guilt, it'll also save you a lot of money. And then the next one that I can think of is you're not going to the cinema with your friends, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever, because when you go to the cinema, they usually, do you want to get popcorn, do you want to get nachos and cheese, do you want to get ice cream? So there's no temptation there. I'm not saying you can't watch Netflix in the house and do the exact same thing, but in the house you can be more in control, because you can buy those, like Tesco's and Asda both do multi-packs of popcorn, and they're in wee packets, like 6 packs, and they're less than 100 calories a bag. So when you're at home, you can control what you consume essentially. And then like coffee dates, or meetings, work meetings, people going for coffee, and then you see that lovely big brownie sitting there staring at you, and then you have that too. So all these wee things are temptation. Or even going to Starbucks and getting one of their sandwiches, things like that. Yeah, you could probably scan that, but the main point is you're saving money right now, and you probably don't even realise it. You're not being tempted to go out. Of course you can drink in the house, but you can also track it in the house. But now is the perfect time to, while you're in the house, experiment with food. See what food works for you. Like some people, like I know, like I hadn't ate onions for ages there, and then I made a tuna and onion mix the other day, and boom, my stomach just blew up. I had an idea of this before, but now it's true. Onions don't agree with me, and I bloody love them. But you can learn what foods agree with you, don't agree with you. You can get into the routine of tracking. Like, for example, I always use this as an example, and it seems to be helpful to a lot of people. So I will, if I'm having oats, I will weigh out my 30 or 40 grams of oats times 10, and that will do me 2 weeks, Monday to Friday. And I also do the same when I'm cooking my pasta. So if I am looking to have 40 grams of pasta times 5, I do that, put it in the Tupperware, and then heat it up in the microwave again. So just things like that, because if I have nothing there and I'm hungry, I'm going to be looking and eating at anything that I can get my hands on to eat before I even eat. So right now is the time to prep your food, and if you're not prepping your food, you're just downright lazy. And I'm not beating around the bush. You're downright lazy. And I know that's harsh, but maybe you need to hear it. Or you just don't care enough to, and I'm speaking to people, if your goal is fat loss. If your goal is not fat loss, then that's okay. If you're completely happy with how you are, and if you're healthy and if you feel great, then this doesn't apply to you. But for anybody that is on a weight loss or fat loss journey, then you want to be getting your food together, because it is mostly food and then workouts. You also want to get your steps in, but again, I'm not going to get into all that because everybody knows this. The main thing is, you know you're not going to be tempted right now. You are in control because you are at home. You've got no coffee breaks, you've got no cinema breaks, you've got no cinema dates. You're not going out at the weekend. You're saving God knows how much money. You know, like, are you one of those people that went to work every day but stopped and had a coffee from the shop? Like, how much are you saving a week not being at work with that coffee? Say, for example, your coffee is £2 a day and you work 5 days a week, there's a tenner. Now, what else are you saving money on? It would be worth your while to sit right now and work out your weekly finances and your monthly. You know, your what's going out, your outgoings. Like, just write down everything that goes out on a weekly basis and then see what it is monthly. And I bet you, whether you realise it or not, you're probably saving money as well. So you're saving money, you're saving calories, and you're in the best position now to get yourself in order. Because when we go back to work, when this goes back to whatever normal it's going to be, you're not going to have this time. You're not going to get it back. You're probably going to have a Sunday free and you'll probably be wanting to go and do something and spend that day doing something. So it's really worth your while to get your head in the game right now and suss this out. And if you need any help, you know where I am.